Hey everyone, this is Pyre from TF Psy-Ops. We are in another alliance war with Synergy. I think this is our third war with them in about a week's time, so every other day. The first two wars, Synergy beat us pretty handedly. This war so far, although it's quite early, we are matching them, just barely keeping up for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at their first base. The first base is well. Here's my lineup. I'm thinking about changing it. This is my go-to team. This is my A team. The first base I think requires a little bit of a change. It's a time stopper base basically, and you need high DPS or damage per second as opposed to far reach. All of his defenses are clustered in the front, so I'm going to take out Jetfire and I'm going to put in an additional gunner so that the gunner can hide behind the tanks and blast away safely, hopefully. My top two gunners are Alpha Bravo and Autobot Jazz. My third one after that is Skyburst. She's only a level 48, but she's got extremely high DPS, and I'm going to hope that's enough. So the first base is Rage Factory. It's basically just another tough base from Synergy, as they all are. You can see all of his, put in my force field, you can see all of his defenses are clustered up here, down here rather. I think he's got a couple things upstairs. I am going to just deploy up the gut here, and then I'm going to use Autobot Jazz, take out that mortar, and also soften those two shock towers. There we go. Oh, my guys are taking damage already, hopefully not too bad. From this distance, I think, there we go, one shock tower's down, and the second one's down. And if they can stay together, I think I stand up. Jeez. Alright, so good wall design, split my guys up. And let's see, we've got the two tanks on the left, and on the right, we only have UM. But he's got the gunners behind them, and those are short range laser turrets. And what's UM, interestingly enough, is venturing off on his own. Alright, so I just triggered Galvatron. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's see what UM's gonna do. Alright, let's see. I think I'm gonna use UM to take out that laser for... These guys are surviving so far. For single warriors running around, the lasers are deadly. And UM can take out that mortar by himself without using special abilities. Try to take out that next laser. These guys are doing okay, I think. Yeah, one more left. Hopefully they won't trigger. Let's fast forward this a bit. Actually, let's take out that. Wow. Okay. They did not trigger scores down there. And that's base one. Let me share it with the rest of the alliance, and then we'll check out some scores. The second base was Omega Supreme. Deadpool is actually the third base, but my recording got messed up, so I completely lost the battle. I think there were two battles. Put my force field here. Completely lost my battles with the second base, so I apologize for not being able to show that to you guys. I've gone back to my standard team for Deadpool, and I saw that the guys on my team had some pretty good success using a combiner. Let me soften up those shock towers. Had pretty good luck using combiners for Deadpool's base, so I'm gonna try to do that here. So I definitely wanted to trigger those outposts, and let's see what Superion, or as some people like to call him, Susperion, can do. It's interesting because Superion doesn't have another S inside his name, but whoa, he's down quickly. Let me get the rest of my guys in there. Start taking out. Wow, this is good base design. The lasers and the mortars are way far back. Forces you to go through some really tough battles up front. Ooh, 2 tanks are down. Let's see how far I'm gonna get here. Let's see how. Well, Wheeljack just went down. That's not good for a base where I haven't even reached the back half. And let's see how long Pyra can withstand that abuse. Try to take out that mortar. Alright. Pyra just went down. It's not going well because I don't have a lot of ability points left. I can take down one of those 3 long distance defenses. So whichever one hits me first is gonna get it. Let's see how Jetfire is gonna do. Wow, missile launcher got me. And I think that's it for my first attempt on Deadpool's base. Really good base. I'm gonna try again in a little bit. Alright, here goes my second attempt on Deadpool's base. I'm gonna have to change my tactic a little bit. I'm not gonna be able to sacrifice a tank to draw out all 3 outposts. So I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit further by preserving my tank, and as soon as I start to get in trouble, I'll throw Susperion in there and hope it works. Scourge is, I think, in that middle outpost, super deadly. As usual, soften up those 2 shock towers first. Delayed deployment of Wheeljack there. Take out. I think maybe I also waited a little bit too long to take out the mortars the first time around. And alright. Here comes Superion with only 1 S in his name. Those shock towers are deadly. I'm glad I was able to take out that one. Get in there and soften up. It's a really good design to keep your cannon behind those walls. So while your guys are trying to go through the walls, the cannon is also inflicting some damage. So normally I would use Superion to take out some of the long distance weapons, but his front half of the base has been killing me. Alright, so I have a lot more tanks, and Wheeljack is following them nicely. Let's just hope that I can survive this once the other outpost pop. Just went down. Let me use my force field. Alright, yeah, I think that worked out pretty well. The force field was able to deflect the brunt of the special attacks. I've got a lot more guys alive this time around. And Wheeljack is still alive. That's the important thing. So Wheeljack, and I've got enough ability points. I think this is looking good. Yep. Let's fast forward this a bit. So let's burn him in there. Okay. So it took 2 tries for Deadpool's base. Really good base. Just wish I had it the first time, but when you have max bases like Synergy does, some of it's a trial and error despite having the replays from your fellow Alliance members. The 4th base was Dead Morose, but I had, again, issues with saving the replay, so I apologize for not being able to show you guys that. So I'm going to skip straight ahead to the commander base, which is Gambit. I think I passed Dead Morose's base in 1 or 2 tries, can't really remember. So I'm going to deploy all of my guys on one-sided base and save Superion in there. Take out those shock towers. And take out that middle mortar. Uh-oh. Shock towers are eating up my guys. Alright, so look at this AI. is shooting at the wall instead of shooting at the shock tower that's killing him. My gunners are too far. Alright, shock towers are gone. Let's use a shield on Mixmaster because Mixmaster's special damages multiple bots at a time. Right now it's a gunner battle. Alright, how am I doing? Pyra just went down. If I can break through this space with enough ability points and bots left, I might. I don't know if I'm going to need Superion, we'll see. Let's take out that laser. Alright, this is one outpost. I've got enough ability points to take out another laser. So doing that. Wheeljack is still alive, it's a good sign. Alright, it's Galvatron. At least it wasn't Strafe. Or Scourge rather. Speed these guys up. Uh-oh, not looking good. Oh, alright. I thought I could do this without Superion. But now I'm going to have to bring him in. There's a minute, less than a minute left. Superion takes a really long time, but hopefully he can crush Galvatron. And then go take that HQ down. Alright, is Galvatron dead yet? One more stomp. There you go. Hey, wait. Dude, why are you chasing the build bot? It's that awesome AI again. I lost a lot of time. And Superion's down. I've only got Wheeljack left. This is not looking good. I'm gonna run out of time here. I need more bots and more DPS. Alright, that was a pretty close one. Alright, here goes attempt number 2 on Gambit's base. Pretty tough base, good use of walls. Gonna try the same tactic. I was close that first time. I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to take him out this time around. Alright, so mortar, shock tower, gone. Gonna wait a while to bring in wheeljack. Alright, gonna bring in Superior on a bit early this time. I managed to trigger 2 of his outposts. See if we can't dispatch them a little bit faster this time around. Unfortunately, I didn't take out enough of his mortars, so I think Superior is going to be quite short-lived here. I do want to clear out the front section though. See if I can get off one more blast. Ooh, did not get that one last blast in. Alright, I think Ironhide's going to be a sacrificial lamb here. Oh, man. Pirate went down too. Well, here's an interesting glitch. I think Dark Justice was making the same note on his YouTube feed, where there's a glitch and your guy just stays there. I don't know if I have enough ability points to survive this, and my tanks are down. And he's still got, I think, Megatron in that outpost over there. And I'm down to just wheeljack again. Alright, so this one's pretty much over. Okay, so that's attempt number 2. Alright, here we go with third and final attempt on Gambit's base. This is a pretty tough base considering I'm having so much trouble, or rather, especially since I'm having so much trouble with a combiner. So, let's see. That build bot was the bane of my existence on the first try. So I'm gonna take him out first. There, triggered all 3 outposts. Let's see if that will make the difference this time. Yes, go around. Good job, Superior. Skadoosh. Not much use taking out that cannon, but I really needed to just get in there. He's taking a beating. And he's down. Alright. Now let me put in wheeljack now that Ironhide's dead. Now it's a gunner on gunner battle. Another glitch. Ironhide is dead, but you see that his ability icon is still visible on that bottom left over there. Let's see where Wheeljack is gonna chase Pirate to. Need to soften those shock towers. Ooh, Pirate's down. That's not good. My two strongest tanks are down. Take out that mortar over there. Take out that other mortar. Let's see, he's still got 2 lasers left. Just need to break through that wall. Ah, UM's not there though. Ah, okay. Got 1 ability strike. Okay. I think Wheeljack is with UM, so let's see if that shield boost is gonna help. Alright. Oh, 10 seconds left. And UM is down. Who do I have left? Jetfire. Yeah, Jetfire's not gonna do it. Alright, so timed out. 3rd try. That's it for my attempts. Great job on this base gambit. Great job in general. Synergy. It was pretty close. Right? I think our war is pretty close right now. It's better than the beating that we took the first 2 times that we met with you guys. Let's see how many points we can each put in respectively. What's cool this time around is that my base is the 2nd base, and all of my defenses are maxed out. I think in order to get through my base, guys are going to have to use their combiner. You can see the scores right here. We're trailing by 95, which is definitely a close battle. I think by this time in the past we were probably trailing by maybe 800 or so. We've still got a bunch of guys who cannot or have not attempted to crack their first base, whereas they have a few guys that have gone through our first base, which is equivalent to about an HQ 13. So to fast forward, we actually beat Synergy this time, which is a huge accomplishment for us. You can see the scores over here. I think the difference was that even though a number of their guys were able to crack our first base, we were able to score more on their later bases than they were. It's a great war, guys.